Hey guys, and welcome back to today's midweek blog down at JW Autoshine. So today I've got two jobs back from our external subcontractors, Vision Designs. Now those jobs have been over there for two quite large applications. I'm going to talk you through what we've had done there and what we're going to do as next steps. So take you into the workshop. You will see one BMW M4 competition. Now this car, just before the new year was out and before Christmas, we've had it since early December. Now this was showing a lot of signs of stone chipping all the way through the front of the car, from the bumper to the bonnet, right the way up to the A-pillars. Now the customer wasn't too enthralled about that and wished he'd PPF'd it from day dot. So in order to do that, we've now had to reverse that and had the bumper and the bonnet fully resprayed at our body shop next door, then refitted the vehicle back up, reinstalled the canards, the carbon fibre, etc., and then went over to Vision Designs and it's had the whole front end of the car coated in paint protection film. So from here forwards, and the pillars, the mirrors, the bonnet and the bumper is now got a self-healing paint protection film installed. So next steps for us is to put a hydrophobic coating on top of that to make that even easier to clean, and then this one is then finished and will go back to the customer. So that's job one, that's back from Visions. Job two was a full vehicle wrap on this Skoda Enyaq. Now I'll put a picture of what the colour of this was now, so you can see what it was, and they've gone for this quite in vogue grey pastel colour. It does actually have a fleck, I don't know if you can pick that up on the lights, in there as well, like a nice gold. It's a lovely colour indeed. So what it's back here for is the customer wanted the badges to go black. So what we did before we fitted these, I rubbed these down, colour coded them to satin black to match all the other satin black pieces on the vehicle, and then reapplied those back to the car, and I think you'll agree they do look a lot better as a black pack style badge as opposed to the chrome. Also, this was done in a satin black too. This looks so much better than it did chrome, bringing that sort of black pack to life against the new grey colour. Also the mirrors were colour coded to gloss black, as was the front grille, also done in black. We also repainted this badge to match the grille. So it's a mixture of painting and wrapping to get you that overall look to the Skoda Enyaq. Also fitted, as this is a full electric, a set of our 4D electric UK number plates as well. So this is job two. Now you'll see the wheels are missing on this car, and that is because they were a polished diamond cut finish with quite a nasty, not for me, like a metallic-y grey on the inserts, and it just didn't work with the new style of this car. So I gave Martin a ring a few days ago and said, would you be up for getting those in a satin black finish as well? And they're a huge alloy wheel as well. They're a 20-inch wheel, so they are going to look fantastic against this newly wrapped car. Then when we get the car back, get it out in the wash bay, clean all these wheel arches back up because it's been travelling here, there and there. And then once that's done, we'll then be ceramic coating the body of this to keep that wrap preserved and hydrophobic and easy to clean, with all the other ceramic trimmings like Deluxe to the bumpers, glass coatings, and then Deluxe to all the side trims, as well as high temperature Deluxe to the alloy wheels themselves when they're back. So that's those two lovelies underway on the first week back to 2025, just because it's sat in there. Next up is we've got this Audi A1 in for a wax protection package and also some paint loss, so some stone chip areas to identify, and then colour code, polish and blend, as well as some deeper scratches up on the gloss black roof. So that one is also underway this morning at the studio. Next up, so I'm going to introduce you to our friend and colleague Tom, who works here, and we're going to go for a little drive out in his Polo. Got to go and pick up a car today, so why not introduce you to Tom a little bit more formally on the channel and his Polo GTi. So we're going to get our lunch and then we're going to crack on up the road in his car. Right guys, so we are in Tom's Polo GTi. Tom. So basically we've got to go and do some errands, got to go and pick up a car, and we thought why not introduce you to Tom properly on the channel. So Tom, like us, he's into his cars. He's into a different brand of car than I am though. He likes stuff that doesn't go wrong as much. Although he might be able to tell you a different tale. So this is a Volkswagen Polo GTi. What year is it?
2016.
So it's a 16 plate and modified?
Yeah, so stage 2.
Stage 2 map.
305-ish brake.
305 brake horsepower. And let me tell you, it definitely is. When I first went out in this car, it blew me away. I couldn't believe you could buy like an entry-level Volkswagen, like not a Golf, but probably be more excited driving this than I would be a normal stage 1, say Golf R or GTi Golf. It just is more fun, being that it's quite light. So what else has it got? An exhaust?
So it's got Scorpion full exhaust, Scorpion sports cat, Wagner intercooler.
Oh, that's the big one, isn't it?
That's the big one.
So that's like quite a big mod on these cars. It's quite well renowned to have done.
Satches, clutch and flywheel.
Oh yeah, you had to do that pretty much a fortnight after you got it, didn't you?
Yeah, so clutch went straight away and I had to get a full new system. And then apart from that, just a racing line induction kit.
Yeah, nice. So not really, it's not a lot to get to 300, is it?
No.
What were they standard?
180.
It's a lot, isn't it? So it's kind of like in Fiesta ST world, similar to like a stage, it's just under a stage 3,
yeah,
but more than a stage 2, isn't it?
So it's a stage 2 plus.
Stage 2 plus.
And then it just needs a turbo for stage 3.
And then when you get a turbo, it'll be 350 or?
Depends what size turbo you get. So if you get a smaller one, it'll go 330. If you get an IS38, which is Golf R, it's about 380 to 400.
That's
but
mad,
then
isn't it?
The new one, the Power Max, you can go up to 450 on them.
That's fast, isn't it? And you're 21.
Yeah.
And you've got that much power, and for another couple of grand you could be at nearly 400 brake in a car that's under 10 grand. That's mental, isn't it?
Weighs just over a ton.
Yeah. So no back seats in this car. Got some sort of bracing there.
K brace, yeah, so that just stiffens up the rear end. Handles a lot better.
Yeah, because the last one, your old one you had, it felt really woolly on the back end when I took it out.
Show car, wasn't it? It wasn't really nice to drive.
Yeah, exactly. And this one's got a nicer exhaust. The other one was really loud, wasn't it?
That was straight through. That one.
Straight through exhaust, whereas this one's actually got some boxes in it. Yeah, no, good car, mate. Well, thank you for the lift today.
That's all right.
Tom's been with us for just over, how long is it now? Must be
just over a year.
Just over a year. Here we go. Headrest. Yeah, definitely a quick car, mate. It is a quick car, isn't it?
It is what it is, yeah.
Like, that is relentlessly quick for a small hatchback. It's got so much torque, isn't it? And it goes around corners well.
Stops well, handles well.
So it's got outrated brakes?
Yeah, so it's got VMAX 330mm full popping brake kit.
330mm on a little Polo. And that's one of the first things I noticed when I drove it. The brakes are well on the game.
It stops.
Yeah, it stops really well. Did you last one of those?
No, that is standard.
Standards, yeah. Yeah, so your other car was like a nicer spec. It had like the glass roof and stuff, but no, this car from a driver's point of view certainly is a better example from the last one. So any plans for it?
I don't know, I'm debating selling it or keeping it, I'm not sure yet.
But what's the next logical step? Like rear-wheel drive BMW or maybe a Golf R GTi?
Yeah, probably be something Quattro, DSG. I'd like a Beamer, but I don't think I'm getting short just yet.
No, insurance is tough on the old 135s, isn't it?
Yeah.
And 140s.
So yeah, I might keep this, I might not, because I always wanted to finish it, do like the carbon bonnet and all of that. But
yeah, it's already a pretty car, isn't it? As I can't get my head off the headrest. Yeah, there's nothing to be said. It's a fast car. You don't really need to make it go faster?
No, it's perfect down here on the island, I reckon.
Yeah, absolutely spot on. What a nice little way to be. Sprinty, fast car. It's spot on. And it does get you to work and back every day.
Yeah, it does. It's been good.
What's it like on fuel? Horrendous?
Horrendous, yeah.
Yeah.
But it all depends on how you drive it, I guess.
Yeah.
You can get them decent, but...
Not like your... When Tom started, he had a 1 litre EcoBoost Fiesta ST line, and you just run around the island on like 30 quid a week.
Yeah, it was
like
cheap as chips.
Everywhere, and then he's gone up to 1.8?
1.8,
yeah. Yeah, 1.8, so yeah, quite a lot different on the old fuel consumption. Well, it looks like we're almost here, mate, at the customer's house, so I'll sign off and leave you to get back to work, but thanks for the lift. And this is Tom, Mr. Rigby.
Nice to meet you.
He does all our social media, like videos and reels. You'll see all those up and down our feed on Instagram and Facebook. Tom is the man behind the camera, does a great job of all that, as well as being my right hand man at the detailing studio all day and every day. It's just Tom and I at the studio these days. Steve is out mobile. I'm going to go and do a separate video with Steve on what he gets up to within the business, sort of 5-6 days a week, and then when the weather's bad, he's back with us at the studio filling in with the jobs. But cheers to that, mate. We'll catch you in a bit. Right, so we're back at the studio. We've got the car that we went to pick up, and I thought what I would do is I'll just show you around it quick, because needs some love. I'm hoping the camera will show you, but you can see there, it isn't very nice. So it's got a lot of swirls. It's very milky in its finish. You can see that through there, through the lens. It's not overly lovely, but I was going to try and show you, as it's our blog, not in depth, but we'll do a bit of a before and after on here and show you the power of just a single stage machine polish. Also on the back, we have already done that. So we've got, as it was when it came in there, if you follow those lights, and then you get to here, and it's just pure. So I did this side first, and you can see it's making a lot of difference. And this is literally a single stage paint enhancement, so not even a two-step, but with the modern compounds available to us now, quite the difference. So yeah, that's where I'm going to wrap up today's video though. Hope you enjoyed seeing Tom out in his car with me, and we will catch up with you guys on the next one. I'm not sure what that's going to be about, but something cool will pop along and we'll get it on video. But that's this midweek vlog. Thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget to give us a like, a share and a subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We are so appreciative of all of the comments and everything so far. I can't thank you all enough. But we have got work to do, so we will catch you guys on the next one.